Welcome to Easy Elimu, Learning Simplified. My name is Eric. I'm going to take you through this topic, list common multiple, and for this lesson, we're going to look at the applications of LCM. So we'll start by looking at some simple problems involving applications of LCM, and then after that, we'll look at some complex problems involving applications of LCM, and then at the end of the lesson, we will be giving you some sample questions to help you with practice and also to help you check whether you've understood the concept or not. So we have the first example here on applications. And in this example, we are supposed to find the least length of a school working day in hours if it can be split into exact periods of 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and 45 minutes. So we are we so we are basically going to find the LCM of these numbers, and that is going to give us the least length of the school working day in minutes. And then because they want that length to this question is the question within the question we're supposed to be giving that length of time in hours. We'll have to reconvert back that time into hours. So we just do the normal process of finding the LCM, and then after that, now we are calling this application in real life. So that LCM, now it has a quantity, it is going to be a quantity of time. So we'll express it in minutes. So we'll not just give the quantity like we've been doing previously. So it's going to be a quantity of time. So let's start. So 30, 40, and 45. So the smallest prime number that can divide any of the numbers is 2. So 2 divides 30 15 times, and 2 divides 40 20 times. And 45 is not divisible by 2, so you just transfer it to the next line. Again 2, because 20 is divisible by 2, so 15 is not divisible by 2, so I just transfer it to the next line. 20 divided by 2 is 10, and of course 45 is not divisible by 2, so we transfer it to the next line. So 2 again, so 15 not divisible by 2, 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 45 divided by 2 is not possible, so we transfer to the next line. Now I'll try 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 is not divisible by 5. You transfer to the next line. And 45 divided by 3 is 15. 3 again, because 15 is divisible by 3. So 5 divided by 3 is not possible. So you transfer 5 down there. Again, 5 is not divisible by 3, so you transfer. But 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then finally we have 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 divided by 5 again is 1, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. So now we have the LCM of 30, 40, and 45 is equal to. Now, once we have these ones as ones, this 1, 1, 1, 1, they just multiply this. So we have 2 by 2, and then 3 by 3, and then by 5. So 2 by 2, 2 by 2 is 4, 4 by 2 is 8. Then 3 by 3 is 9, then 5. So the rule is you multiply two numbers that will give you a number that is ending in a 0 as the result. So 5 by 8 is 40. It's a technique that will help you do multiplications of multiple numbers without a calculator, so without really struggling. So of course you multiply by 9. So 4 by 9 is 36, and then you just add the 0. So This 360 is LCM, but now it's representing time. So this is time in minutes. So time in minutes is 360 minutes. So I want to find the time in hours here because the requirement in the question is that you have to find the time in hours. So time in hours is equals to time in minutes divided by 60. So we have 360 minutes divided by 60, and that is giving me 6 hours. So this is supposed to be the least length of a school working day in hours, 6 hours. These 6 hours, it will be possible for you to split it into 40 equal minutes or 30 equal minutes or 45 equal minutes, and it will be able to fit exactly without any wastage of time. Let's look at example number 2, where we're supposed to find the length of the shortest piece of pipe that can be cut into equal lengths of 25, 36, and 42 each. So again, this is just LCM. You can see the word shortest has been used. So every time you use the terms shortest, smallest, least, then you know it's a question on LCM. So I have 25, 36, and 42. So 25 not divisible by 2, you transfer to the next line. 36 divided by 2 is 18, 45 not divisible by 2. So 2 again, 25 not divisible, 9, 45 not divisible. 3, 25 not divisible by 3, 9 is divisible by 3 times, and 45 divided by 3 is 15. 3 again, 25 not divisible by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So I'm going to use 5. So 25 divided by 5 is 5, 1 not divisible by 5, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 again, 1, 1, 1. So we have the LCM of 25, 36, and 42. So we just multiply these ones here. So 2 by 2, by 3 by 3, by 5 by 5. So 2 by 2 is 4, 3 by 3 is 9, and 5 by 5 is 25. So you multiply two numbers that will give us a number that will be ending in a 0. That is 25 and 4. So 25 by 4 is 100, and then you multiply by 9. So there is a slight mistake here. So remember this is 42 and not 45. So you change this to 42. So 42 divided by 2 is 21, and 21 is not divisible by 2, so you transfer it here. And 21 divided by 3 is 7. And of course now 7 is not divisible by 3, so you transfer 7 down here. Again, 7 is not divisible by 5. So again, 7 is not divisible by 5. So you'll have to go through another process here, dividing by 7. So 1 is not divisible by 7, another 1 is not divisible by 6. 7 divided by 7 is 1. So you needed to multiply this here by 7. So you multiply this by 7. So 25 by 4 is 100, and then 9 by 7. So we are having now 100 times 63, which is 6300. So that is the LCM. So shortest length. The shortest length is 6300 centimeters. That is the length that can be cut into equal lengths of 25, 36, and 42 without having any wastage. So let's look at example number 3. So there are 3 bells that ring at intervals of 40, 45, and 60 minutes each. If they ring simultaneously at 6:30 a.m., at what time will they ring? Will they next ring together? So this is just the LCM of the 3 numbers, you see. So we have 40, we have 45, and we have 60. So just find the LCM: 2, 20, 45 not divisible, 30. 2 again, 10, 45 not divisible, 15. 2 again, 5, 45 not divisible, 15 also not divisible by 2. So 3, 5 not divisible by 3. 45 divided by 3 is 15, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. 3 still, 5 not divisible by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 5 is not divisible by 3. Then we have 5, 1, 1, 1. So we have the LCM of 40, 45, and 60. So you simply multiply all these. So 2 by 2, by 2 by 3, by 3, by 5, which is going to be 2 by 2 is 4, 4 by 2 is 8, 3 by 3 is 9, and that is 5. So again, you multiply 2 numbers that will give us a number that is ending in a 0. So 5 by 8 to give us 40, and then multiplied by 9. And of course, 9 by 4 is 36. Then you add the 0. So you convert this time into hours and minutes. So it's going to be 360 divided by 60. That is 6 hours. So these hours you add to the starting time. So you convert this time into 12 hours, 24-hour system, which is 0630 hours. You add 600, and that is 030, 03, 12. So 12, 30 hours, that is equivalent to 12:30 p.m. Now, example number 4, which is also the last example for this lesson. There is a number n, which is such that when it is divided by 27, 30, and 45, the remainder is 3. Find the smallest possible value of n. So again, you can see the word smallest has been used. So every time you use this word smallest, the least, the shortest, and so on and so forth, then you know that is a problem on LCM. So we have 27, 30, and 45. So we start with 2, 27 not divisible by 2, 30, 15, 45 not divisible. So you just transfer. Then you move to 3. So we have 9, 5, and 15. Again 3. We have 3, 5 not divisible by 3. Then 15 divided by 3 is 5. Again 3, 1, 5, 5 not divisible by 3. And finally 5, 1, 1, 1. So we have the LCM of 27, 30, and 45 is going to be just the product of this. So that is going to be 2 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 5. So we have 2 by 27 by 5. So you have to multiply two numbers that are going to give us a number that is ending in a 0. So 5 and 2, 10, and then by 27. So that is the LCM. So n should be LCM plus 3, which is 270 plus 3, 273. That is the number that we are looking for, the number n. So if you divide the number 273 by each of the numbers up there, 27, 30, and 45, then you should always be getting a quotient and a remainder, which is 3. So that marks the end. There are a few questions there to help you practice and also to help you check whether you've really mastered the concept. Otherwise, that marks the end. Goodbye.